Hamilton.
Well, across our region, I have great news. We are tracking pretty mild conditions over the next couple of hours. So today is likely going to be very warm and very sunny as we go throughout the day. However, for the end of the work week, we are tracking a few chances for rain as well as the potential for a little bit of a cold snap, but we're not going to be tracking that for too long. Nationally, we're talking about a lot of temperatures that are above average for this time of year across much of the U.S. And more locally, we're talking about temperatures that are in the upper 30s across a lot of southern Illinois, lower 40s further towards the south with a temperature of 41 around Murray, 37 for Kennett, and 37 for Sikeston. So it is a very mild morning out there, and when you factor in the wind chill, a lot of us are just feeling a few degrees cooler than our actual air temperature, and that's just because we have that high pressure system down towards the south that's just bringing us very mild conditions over the last couple of days. And overall, these calm conditions that you're seeing right now in Carbondale are going to be lasting throughout your Valentine's Day, and by the time we make it to 9 a.m., we're going to be talking about temperatures that are already going to be into the mid to upper 40s for a lot of us, and then by the time we make it to lunchtime, we're going to be seeing a lot of mid to upper 50s across our region, and we could even see the low to mid 60s for highs today. So it is going to just continue to get pretty warm out there and also be very, very sunny. And by the time we make it to 9 o'clock tonight, we're going to be dealing with temperatures still into the upper 40s at about 9 o'clock tonight. Overall, we are going to be remaining mostly sunny throughout the day before we could see a few isolated clouds try to work their way into our region, especially off towards the south, and we could see those clouds linger through early tomorrow morning. But notice that we are going to be remaining dry despite the fact that we could see a few clouds across much of our region. And then by the time we make it to about lunchtime tomorrow, we are going to be turning mostly sunny, and we're going to be remaining mostly sunny tomorrow before we see a few clouds try to work their way off towards the north. And these clouds really are associated with our next system, which is going to be impacting us as we go throughout the day on Friday. Temperatures tomorrow really aren't looking too bad. We likely are going to start in the mid to upper 40s, and then we'll be into the mid to upper 50s by the time we make it to the afternoon hours with mostly sunny skies all day. And then we're going to see the return of those clouds by the time we make it to about 6 o'clock. Now, with this system, we could see northwest winds sustained at about 10 to 11 miles per hour. But early tomorrow morning, we could see gusts up to 20 to 21 miles per hour, which is just enough to probably blow around a loose object, but it's certainly well below wind advisory criteria for our region. You are going to want to keep that Storm Track 3 app handy, though, because we are once again tracking our next system, which is likely going to be impacting us as we go throughout the day on Friday. And it's likely going to be starting out as rain, and it will be remaining likely as all rain before we see a little bit of a switch over in the afternoon hours, and then that will get out of here. I'm not expecting any major accumulations from this, but know that we could see a little bit of mixing, especially in the afternoon hours. But overall, things will be drying out for Saturday, Sunday, and Monday before a few more isolated showers try to work their way into our region for Tuesday. So overall, not looking too bad, and we are tracking that brief cold snap that's going to be impacting us Friday and Saturday with temperatures into the upper 30s by Sunday. But look at that, we're back into the upper 50s by Monday. So again, we are tracking those warm conditions for today and tomorrow. 43 for Friday with a chance of rain and snow, especially in the afternoon hours. But again, not expecting any major accumulations with that. And we'll be back in the upper 30s by Saturday, and then upper 50s by next week, and maybe even hitting 60 by next Wednesday. And of course, here's that viewer photo of the day from DuQuoin City Lake, sent in by Dakota.
Dakota, that is a great shot.
Yes.
And I assume that, I don't know, they're scouting out some duck hunting spots. Is that what it looks like to you?
Maybe.
I don't know. That's a great shot. Thanks a lot, Garrett. All right, when we come back, we'll have a last look at your Valentine's Day forecast, so stay with us. You're watching News 3 this morning.